I'll be talking about implicit second derivatives today. Now, firstly, what is implicit differentiation? This is going to be key to what we are going to be solving today. Implicit differentiation is when we are taking the derivative with respect to x, as can be shown with the fraction on the left. As you can see, the denominator is dx. And we are taking the derivative of a function that doesn't or has a non-x variable, in this case a y squared. Now we'll also need chain rule. What is chain rule? Well, as we can see here, here's a pretty long formula. There's a function h of x, and to take the derivative of h of x, we can convert it to f of g of x. Now, to take the derivative of f of g of x, we need to take the separate derivatives of both the f and the g of x, the inside and the outside of this h function. We can do this by simply taking the derivative of f and multiplying it by the derivative of g afterwards. Now, we'll also need power rule, as explained in my first video. Go check that out if you want a more in-depth explanation. So, finally, we have the question here. Find the second derivative of dy dx when dy dx is equal to square root 1 subtract y squared. Alright, we have rewritten it here. Now we can also rewrite it into a more easy to comprehend form up here. Now, to take the derivative, we must use both power rule and chain rule to arrive at this expression right here. As you can see, I've changed the dy dx, and here it is. Now, as you can see, when we take the derivative of y, which is not x, we have a dy dx here. And dy dx, well, we already know that, so we can substitute that and make this even simpler. Now, what do I see here? As highlighted in blue, there's a half and there's a 2. You know what that means? We can simplify to get rid of those. The negative stays, and we can move on to here. Now, how did I get this? Well, as you can see, there's a negative half up here. Now, this negative half shows that the negative shows that this element or term here is the denominator of whatever it's multiplied to, which is, in this case, this one. As you can see, it stayed the same. And finally, after we cancel these to make this simpler, we can arrive at the answer of negative y. So, final recap. The question was, find the derivative of dy dx when dy dx is the square root of 1 minus y squared. And the answer is negative y. Thanks for watching.